Hello everyone, welcome once again to Beginner to Advanced Excel tutorial by Slides. And in this part, we are learning a very important concept, that is descriptive statistics in Excel. That is mean, median, mode, or standard deviation, how we can find these measures in Excel. Descriptive statistics helps us in summarizing the data using central tendency and variability measures like mean, median, mode, and standard deviations. So here is a simple explanation of each with examples. First, we will try to find out mean, which is also average. The mean is the sum of values divided by the total number of values. This is a simple thing. And in order to find that, you can just write average and select the cell range and you will get the result. So here we have a file here. This is iris.csv file. It has information of three flowers. Flowers are setosa, versicolor and virginica. These are the three species of iris flower. And for every species, we have their sepal length, sepal width, petal length, and petal width. So let's say we want to find what is the average of sepal length, and in that case, the range starts from A2 and ends at A151. So if anywhere, we will just take our cursor and click there and write equal to average, and inside the average function, if we are going to write the values like A2 to A159, it will select that. Obviously there are more ways of selecting some range, but it's a simple selection and we check here. So you will be able to find the average of this particular data, which is sepal length. If it was a table, okay, if we convert it to table, control T, and from here if we use, let's say we only want to select setosa. So here you have the setosa value, but you will see the average remains intact. So that's how we can find average of a given length or a range. Then we have to find median. The median is the middle value of a sorted data set. Okay. If the number of values is even, then the median is average of two middle values. So for example, here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So data is like this. Here the number of values are odd. Okay, we have five values. That's why its median will be 30. And if the number of values is even, then median is the average of two middle values. Okay, so if you have to find median of, let's say we want to find median of sepal width. So in that case, what we can do, we can write median. Okay, we can write median, and inside median we will just select the range, that is B2 to B159, and that way it will give us a median. So obviously it will sort the values, and as per the sorted value it will give us the result. Let's see, if we sort these values, will it make any difference in median? So we will sort from smallest to largest. Okay, so obviously you can see the range is still there, but it is not changing. We can write once again like B2 to 159, and you will see the median value will remain the same. That's why if you will apply this formula, then you don't have to do it manually. You can just sort the values. Okay, you can just get the median of values. Okay, and the formula in Excel is like this. Similarly, this is mode, and mode is the most frequently occurring value in the data set. So here we have 10, 20, 20, 30, 40. So if the values are like this, so here 10, 30 and 40 are all appearing one time, and here 20 is appearing twice. So the formula is mode.sngl. So let's write mode here. So what we are going to do, let's check this. Yeah, here we will write mode.sngl. Okay, so returns the most frequently occurring or repetitive value in an array or range of data. And this is also mode.mult, returns a vertical array of the most frequently occurring or repetitive values in an array or range of data. For horizontal array, we can use transpose of it. So we are going to use mode here, and obviously you have this mode function. This function is available for compatibility with Excel 2007 and earlier, and it returns the most frequently. It does the same thing, but here the function that we are going to use is mode.sngl. Okay, let's apply this, and here we are going to use C2 to C159, that is from C2 to C159, and here you can see 1.4 is the most occurring value here. Okay, suppose we select this data. So we have selected the data. Okay, and in the data, let's select petal length and petal width. Okay, if you go to insert, inside insert we go to scatter plot, and we try to create a scatter plot. Okay, so sorry, we selected line chart. We try to create a scatter plot. So in a scatter plot, you will see the relationship between petal length and petal width. Okay, here you will see, because we have selected petal length, so you will see that on this is petal width 4.5, petal width 4.5. So you can see that petal length is on the x-axis and petal width is on the y-axis, because maximum value of petal length is around 6.9. Okay, and let's arrange maximum value of this. So maximum value is around 2.5. So but here when let's get rid of the graph. So when we try to find mode of C2 to C159, okay, that is petal length. So it is telling us that the value that is appearing most is 1.5. Okay, so this way you can get the data. So this is what mode is used for, to get you the name of most frequently occurring value in the dataset, or to give you that value. Then we have standard deviation. Standard deviation measures the spread of data from the mean. Okay, a lower standard deviation indicates data is closer to the mean, while a higher value indicates more spread. So it totally gives you indication of how data is spread or distributed. Okay, if a standard deviation value is lower, make sure that data is more closer to the mean. Okay, but if its value is higher, that means the data points are very much scattered. Okay, so for example 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, here obviously mean value, to use the formula for a sample data set, we will use STDEV dot S. Okay, which is for sample data set, and for a population data set we will use STDEV dot P. Okay, and this will give you sample data approximately 15.81. Earlier we calculated the mean of the same value or the same data. Mean was 30. Standard deviation value is around 15.81 for this data set. So a lower standard deviation indicates data is closer to the mean, while a higher value indicates more spread. Okay, so let's try to see uh, STDEV or standard deviation sample. So we will select petal width for this. Here we will just write our formula. So equal to and STDEV dot, and here we will select data from D2 to D159. Okay, and this will tell us in petal width whether the data is widely spread or closer. You can see the value is 0.76, so which kind of indicates that data is closer to the mean. Okay, obviously when we created the graph you saw that as well. Let's select petal width, go to insert, and from here we can create a histogram. When single value is selected you can create a histogram. So you can see in histogram that where the most values are lying. Okay, so from point 1 to point 0.6 there are 50 values, point 0.6 to point 0.11 there are 10 values, and around and from 1.1 to 1.16 there are 40 values, and so on. Okay, so and if you will see try to find the mean of this value, just a minute. If you will try to find the mean of this value, so let's find the mean. For mean we can write is equal to average, and inside average we will write D2 to D6 or D159. Okay, so it is 1.199 or 1.19 around here, where we can see there are 42 values. So as per the definition, a standard deviation measure the spread of data from the mean. A lower standard deviation indicate data is closer to the mean, while a higher value indicate more spread. Okay, so obviously these are some formulas that you can use to find standard deviation, average or mean, median, mode, or of given values. And the practical use cases are in data analysis. Mean determines the average sales, revenue, or expenses. Median identifies the middle value of a skewed data set. So you can use some data set like housing prices data set. Mode finds the most common product sold or survey response. Standard deviation assess consistency such as in delivery times or test scores. Suppose we have test scores of multiple candidates. So you can see if most of those candidates will score around 70 out of 100, let's say. Like most of them have scored around 70 out of 100. So you will see a lower value of standard deviation. If some of the students have scored around 10 or 15 marks out of 100, and many of them have scored around 90 to 95 marks, and some of them have scored values between 50 to 60. So if data is more spread, in that case standard deviation value will be higher. Okay, here is another data set that you can use for analysis. Here north, east, west, south, and central sales are given. So let's open a simple Excel file, and obviously we showed you on iris dataset, but this is just a very simple file which will help us in understanding things. And here formula for mean average will be obviously average from B2 to B6. Okay, so which is 2000. So average sales value is 2000, and you can give them headings also. Then median is the middle value of sales. So here we have finite data, obviously limited data. So if you will arrange this data, then what is the middle value? That is also 2000. Okay. So you can sort this value largest to smallest or smallest to largest, and you can find the middle value is the same. okay, because we have even number of odd number of values. Okay, similarly, you can find mode.sngl, most frequent sales value, okay, which is the most frequent sales value, and for that we have a space in the folder. Yeah, most frequent sales value, it is not able to find. So let's check why. Because in our data you can see there is no repetitive value. Okay, all the values are appearing only one time. So in this data set no value repeats, so the result will be an error of NA. And then the standard deviation of the sample. So the standard deviation is approximately 707.11, a very high value. Okay, and we already discussed what high value of standard deviation means. So because minimum value is 1000, maximum value is 3000. The insights are like this. Mean, this is how you will give insights. The average sales across regions is $2000. Half of the regions have sales above 2000 and half below. Okay, that is median. In mode, no repeating values in the sales data. A standard deviation, sales vary widely from the mean, indicating inconsistency in data. Okay, so this is a simple insight and a very simple descriptive statistics explanation in Excel with examples.